morning, everybody. I'm kind of sick. It is May 3rd, Tuesday morning, May 3rd. It is 8:16. I would have gotten to school a little earlier, but there was an accident on the other side of on the other freeway. Not this freeway, but the other freeway that I take. There was an accident on the side, like 5 or 6 cars or something. Nothing really big, but it took me 30 minutes to get past it. That's how bad it was, bad traffic was. Because everyone wants to look and see and, you know, all that good stuff. So, that took up a lot of my time, because I left the house pretty early. I left the house at 7:30, and if I leave the house at 7:30, I would have gotten to school about 8, around 8, and now it's almost 8:30. I was planning to get there a little earlier, because they have computers in like the break room, and I needed to pull something up, but it looks like that's not going to happen. But, so anyway, I tried. I got a cold over the weekend, so I'm kind of like, It sounds worse than it is. Saturday was like the coughing nasal drip thing. Sunday was kind of the same thing. Monday was a little bit of it, and today it's not really the coughing, it's just the plugged up nose. So I got it at daycare because it was going around, I think, but that's pretty good. I've been at the daycare since January, and it's May, and I'm just now getting something, so that's good. And there's been a few girls in the daycare center that have gotten, you know, have been sick quite a bit. And one of the girls was telling me, like, oh, why don't you drink emergency or whatever it is. And I told her, this was a few weeks ago, and I said, you know what, I never really get sick. And the key is I didn't tell her this, but for me, the key is to, when you go in, you wash your hands, and then when you leave, you wash your hands. And I think I'm the only one who does that. It's not a germ freak thing. It's to keep you healthy, because, you know, kids under the age of 2 carry a lot of germs, and they might not show any symptoms, but they're carriers of it. So, you know, you try to avoid that as much as you can. So I wash my hands before I go in and after I leave. And then when I go to the bathroom, I wash them again. So I'm trying, you know, I protect myself in that way. So that's a good thing. People might think I'm weird, but it has helped. I haven't been sick. Probably I was sick maybe before I went into the daycare, like early part of January. And then I went into my internship like the last week of January. So that is pretty good, if you ask me, being around kids all the time. And there's been a few, you know, flus going around, and I didn't catch them. Knock on. There's no wood in here, but so it's nothing too bad. Nothing that will, you know, put me out of commission. It's just the running. It's just annoying, you know, the runny nose and the coughing and all that. It's just annoying. The other day, my ribs and my abs were so sore from coughing so much. I probably coughed in my sleep too, and I didn't even know it. And I tried to put, you know, 2 pillows under my head to keep the, you know, the drip flow, you know, so it doesn't get stuck in your throat. But that has worked. And it has just been crazy around here. School's almost out. Final have this week and next week of my internship, and then I'm done. I'm probably already done as far as the hours go, but they want you to stick around until the end of the semester, so come on, dude, you can keep going. So it's just been crazy. I have a few things that I need to get done. I have a final project that's with a group, and that's just annoying to say the least. It's just crazy. Me and this other girl are really into getting things done, and the other two are just like, oh, ha, 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 you know, oh, the sky's red, you know. They're just out in La La Land, and they don't even realize it. Last Friday, we meet every Friday for our class, and one of the girls who me and her really want to get things done. Well, she wasn't there because something happened to her husband at work, so she had to turn back around, so she wasn't there. Well, then the other girl who was in my group, she said, oh yeah, she's bringing the corrections, but she doesn't have them, you know, because she's not here, da-da-da, whatever, because we had to correct some other people's paper. Well, it come to find out that she didn't correct anything. The other girl told me she did, and then when I emailed her, she's like, no, I never corrected anything. I didn't know I was supposed to. I'm like, that's all I was told. It was that you were supposed to correct something, and it's just crazy. So, me and her have been like, the girl who wants to get things done, her and I have been like, you know, trying to get things done without the other two. And they're just, you know, dead weight, if you ask me. I mean, they're not good for anything. You know, you email them and you're talking to the interwebs because they're not answering, you know. And then you tell them to get something done, and it's a week later, the day before. So, and they know, you know, because it says on the schedule, they know like 2 weeks ahead, and just a bunch of craziness, if you ask me. So, it's going to be a short one because I have to go now. It's almost 8:30. So, it's been crazy. His own little voice.